In the bitter chill of a Europe still trembling from the First World War, a new conflict ignited, one that would determine the fate of nations and redraw the very map of the continent. This is the gripping story of the Polish-Soviet War, 1919 to 1921, a battle of empires, ideology, and sheer human resolve. It began with a dream. After more than a century of foreign rule, Poland had risen once more independent, proud, and determined to defend its fragile rebirth. But to the east, the Soviet Bolsheviks had a dream of their own, to spread revolution across Europe. And standing in their way, was Poland. From the very first clashes along the borderlands, it became clear that this was no ordinary war. It was a race, Polish forces pushing east to secure their borders, Soviet armies surging west with the thunderous goal of reaching Berlin. The stakes? Nothing less than the future of Europe. As the Red Army advanced, cities fell, hopes dimmed, and the world watched. By the summer of 1920, the Soviets approached the gates of Warsaw. Many believed the young Polish state would collapse. But what followed entered legend. The miracle on the Vistula, a desperate, brilliant counteroffensive led by Józef Pilsudski, turned the tide. Against overwhelming odds, Polish forces shattered the Soviet advance, sending shockwaves across the continent. The dream of a Soviet Europe had been stopped on the banks of a single river. When the peace treaty was signed in 1921, Poland stood battered but unbroken, and the Soviet vision of westward expansion lay in ruins, at least for a time. If you enjoyed this journey into one of history's most dramatic yet overlooked battles, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more gripping stories from the past.